Because it was Hawaii, right?
Exactly, not my department, definitely. Okay. Welcome to the 22nd meeting of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. Please silence your phones. And when addressing the commission, please state and spell your name clearly and speak into the microphone. Calling agenda item number 1, applications number 26-00918-1. Through 4 from 17 A Productions LLC. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Angelina Khan, KHAN, member of 17A Productions.
Okay. I would note, you shouldn't, if your first pop-up is the 19th, coming here on the 18th is really cutting it close.
I see that,
do
yes.
at your own peril. Care to describe the event, please?
Sure. It's a Christmas themed pop-up located at Pearl Ridge Center in the former Chili space. This will be our 4th pop-up at this particular location. We serve themed cocktails and, of course, holiday cheer. We are open for 10 nights this season, and capacity is 121.
Commissioners, questions?
No questions.
No.
No.
Motion to approve agenda number 1, application number is 26-00918-1 to 26-00918-4 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 26-00918-1 to 26-00918-4. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Okay. Calling agenda item number 2, applications number 26-00919-1 to 26-00919-4, 17A Productions LLC.
Good afternoon again, Commissioners. My name is Angelina Khan, KHAN, member of 17A Productions LLC.
Okay, here to describe this Winter Wonderland.
Sure. It's also a Christmas pop-up, same concept as Christmas Lodge, just different location.
Commissioners, questions?
No
Nope,
question.
No questions.
All right.
Motion to approve application number 26-00919-1 to 26-00919-4 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 26-00919-1 to 26-00919-4. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 3, applications number 26-01101-1 to 26-01101-3 from Events International Inc. Hello.
Rick Schneider, CEO of Events International.
And as our standard disclaimer, I serve on the board, a nonprofit board with the applicant, but it will not interfere with my ability to be impartial on this matter. Okay, care to describe how the overall Sony plan is that we can.
This is, I don't know, 29th version of the Sony Open, servicing it for years. This is pretty much exactly the same as what we've been doing in years past.
Okay. So I think we have some questions on, is this the one with the map or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's. Mr. Schneider, just a question, if you don't mind. We're looking at the maps, identifying the licensed areas.
Mhm.
On green number 9, specifically, you've got 2 areas that have a pathway right over the green and through the sand trap. How and why?
That is not our license. That is Wileye's license.
Got it.
So that is actually accepted out of our license. And I think that it's there
Okay.
specifically, and Daniel can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that it's to create a contiguous license for those all those things to put them in one license as opposed to split them.
Okay, so but this is an exceptions to your application.
This is outside of our
Okay.
zoning.
I guess the concern was how was there gonna be transportation of product over and through Sand Trap, so, but that's not part of what you're.
That's not my
planning.
problem.
Got it.
That'd be something.
All right, that explains that, thank you.
All right.
It'll be a call for you.
Yeah.
Make ESPN.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01101-1 to 26-01101-3 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-0110-1 to 26-01101-3 inclusive. Any nays or reservation? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Calling agenda item number 4, application number 26-01109-1 to 26-01109-3 YLI Country Club.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Russ Nizuka from Wildlife Country Club. Last name is Onizuka.
So I guess, can you explain the flip side of what the last?
Sure, yeah. So are we going to the ninth green? Is that-
Yeah.
Okay. So with the ninth green, yeah, it's just a contiguous area. So we have skyboxes on either side of the green. Obviously that's an area of play for the golfers. So there's not going to be any spectators or anything in that area.
Or no transportation of product in between the two,
No,
See,
because theoretically that area allows you to have.
if we want to,
It's a licensed area,
sure.
and we're just curious as to the use of that area. You're just doing it to have a continuous license for those separated areas.
That is correct.
okay, okay. No. Okay. Why do that? Send more multiple requests.
Yeah.
So, yeah, in the past, it was actually, we permitted the application for separate pods pertaining to the ninth green. From a regulatory standpoint, that was actually more difficult than the connecting them up. Because that would require separate individual license applications for the two pods. It seemed more practical to connect them up.
Understood, thank you.
Okay. Motion to approve application numbers 26-01109-1 to 26-01109-3 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01109-1 to 26-01109-3 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 5, application number 26-01110-1 to 26-01110-3 YLI Country Club.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Russ Nizuka from Wildlife Country Club. This is for our 16th green. Same thing, right? It's for the hospitality suites.
Got it. Commissioners, any questions?
None.
None. Motion to approve application numbers 26-01110-1 to 26-01110-3 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01110-1 to 26-01110-3. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 6, applications number 26-01111-1 to 26-01111-3. YLI Country Club.
Russell Nizuka, Wildlife Country Club, and this is going to be for our 17th green. Same thing, hospitality suites.
Okay.
For the Sony Open.
No questions.
Right.
None.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01111-1 to 26-01111-3 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01111-1 to 26-01111-3. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 7, application number 26-0111 2-1 to 26-0111 2-3 Country Club.
Okay, Russell Nizuka Waialae Country Club, and this is for our 18th Green Sony Open Hospitality Suites.
Any questions, commissioners?
Yes.
Sorry.
The motion to approve application numbers 26-0111 to 26-0111 3
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-0111 to 26-0111 3. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 8, application number 26-0113 1 to 26-0113 3. Waialae Country Club.
Right, Russell Nizuka Waialae Country Club, and this is going to be for our 18th Fairway Hospitality Suite for the Sony Open, and this is pertaining to 1R on the map.
Okay, commissioners, questions?
No question.
No question.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-0113 to 26-0111 3
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-0113 1 to 26-0113 3. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 21, request number 26-0119 Waialae Country Club.
All right, Russell Nizuka Waialae Country Club, and this is for the temporary reduction of premises. So this is on the Malka side of Kahala Avenue, and Events International handles everything aside from the skyboxes,
Got it.
Malka of Kahala Ave.
Okay,
No question.
all right.
Motion to approve request number 26-0119.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-0119. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling agenda item number 22, request number 26-0123 Waialae Country Club.
Yes, I believe this is the waiver for Joyce Nobriga.
Okay,
Oh, not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have that paper in front of me.
22.
number 22, calling, that's agenda item number 22.
This is the waiver of the
Is that the waiver?
requirement.
Yes.
for
Yeah, this
Joyce
is the
Nobriga.
waiver for
all.
officers and directors. But then I guess
Joyce
it was
was okay.
discovered that Ms. Nobriga was inadvertently left off the list.
No, we need-
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so in terms of procedure, the commission can take action on this particular request. Our recommendation is that Mr. Onizuka file an amended request, including Ms. Nobriga, which we'll place on the January 8th agenda. This will not interfere with processing of the special licenses or impede action on the other roster of officers and directors. But from transparency and public meeting standpoint, this will properly be placed before the commission for action, as opposed to, we would not recommend that you amend the agenda, although there are 4 of you present.
Okay, are you amenable to that?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. I think you're done.
Okay, good.
No, wait, take action.
No action.
Yeah, if you could just take action,
Let's take
you can
action.
take action on
Let's
this.
take action on everybody else but her.
Yes,
Oh, I see.
it's the identified plan, and then
I see, and then we'll do
it'll
one
be
as a
brought
separate-
back before you as an amended request to include her.
Got it. Okay,
So motion to request approving number 26-0123 with the omission of noted the omission of Joyce Nobriga, CFO.
Second.
it's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-01223 with notations. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you so much.
Good luck.
Yeah. Just amend it.
Calling back in order, agenda item number 9. Application number 26-01122 1 to 26-01122 22-70 Queens Waikiki Luau LLC. Hello.
Hi, Commissioners. Hannah Garcia here from Queens Waikiki Luau.
Right, so.
No questions.
I'm gonna make a statement in that on the whole, approving these large batches of specials. Not so opposed to it because I think it streamlines the whole process. But on the other hand, we are basically granting you a one-year license with less oversight and less requirements for the license itself. And so I would recommend that we ask you to come back to the commission for a follow-up hearing, just to give us a status. Is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Okay.
At what period?
Halfway
Halfway or
yeah, halfway, 6 months.
6 months?
Okay.
Motion to approve application number 26-01122-1 to 26-01122-70 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01122-1 to 26-01122-70 with the stipulation of a 6-month follow-up. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 10, application number 26-01158-1 to 26-01158-15, the National Guard Conference Corporation of Hawaii. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Chairman,
Hi.
Commissioner Greg Nishio, authorization, appearing on behalf of the applicant. We've received a supervising investigator Salter's report, had no changes there too. It's the same
Yes.
item that we're requesting again, that's coming forth. Maybe in anticipation of a question, the application for the permanent license is in the process. I did see a email go up from Mr. Shinsato today to the client requesting additional documentation to get this moving forward finally.
Okay, great. Commissioners, questions?
No questions, nothing.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01158-1 to 26-01158-15 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01158-1 to 26-01158-15 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 11, application number 26-01193-1 to 26-01193-121. Ochos 888. Hello.
Hello, Christina O'Hara on behalf of the applicant. Apologies that my client isn't here today, but they have literally catering jobs for the whole rest of the week through the new year, so they weren't able to attend. So they expressed their apologies.
All right, so what's going on here? They have a temp license approved 2 times for the periods from, so this is,
Our first specials, Investigator Tan is reviewing their application now, so it just made its way to the top of his pile. But because we were submitting for the application, they just kind of, went for it, so I don't have to keep coming back and spending their money on attending hearings. But I'm hopeful that we'll get it, obviously well before we run through these.
okay. And so you heard what I said in the previous one, but this is different in that you have your temps kind of going, but I think I would like you to come back somewhat, just so that we can review how this is going, but also to ask you, and you can make your case to us as to why this is taking so long. If
I mean, I would invite investigator John to explain why it's taking so long. I do check in. So what I normally do when applications come in, and I apologize if this is annoying to Daniel and the other investigators, but I usually send an email once a month saying, hey, where am I now in your queue? And, they usually tell me, you're 32, you're 25, you're 20, you're 21, you're 18, until finally they tell me, oh, you're up.
Okay. No, that's good. And so you're not waiting for anything. We're not waiting for anything from you.
I think just this past week, they had their preliminary site inspections. The investigator had some comments, and our consultant is working on getting those comments put into the floor plan as soon as possible. But yes, we do try to be, immediately responsive. Like when he said he was looking at the file, I'm like, great, what do you need? When he said I could do a inspection, I was like, you tell me the day, I will force my clients to be there, whatever time works for you. So we have been doing our best to, help him help us. I know he's got a pile that's like to the ceiling, so.
Okay, no, that's good. So,
So to clarify, there's modifications that needed to be made on the physical plant itself?
Yeah, we only just had our preliminary inspection this week. And so he found some things that needed to be changed on the plan, and we're happy to make the plan, to do those corrections. But our application has been sitting for more than a year.
okay, so let's see.
Yeah, I don't think it needs to come back.
No, I'd like,
Because it might be approved.
no, but they won't have to come back if you're up for preliminary or whatnot, but if you're not up for preliminary and something's, you can get, I want to hear what's going on at the 6-month time frame. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 6 months is fine, because if I don't have it in 6 months, I will express to you why.
Yeah, no, you'll have a chance to come here and.
But I
tell us
hope
why.
to have it.
Okay.
So yes,
No,
6 months is fine, because I
All right.
am hopeful that I won't be here.
We are too. so.
I mean, I will be here for other matters. 'cause,
Yes, but not for this one.
But
Not the chair was just loading up the agenda.
No.
look, it's a busy June, guys.
Yeah. Okay,
Good.
yes.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01193-1 to 26-01193-121 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01193-1 to 26-01193-121 inclusive, with a stipulation to hopefully not come here in 6 months because your preliminary hearing would have already been scheduled.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's the one more.
Oh, calling agenda item number 23, because this is now appropriate. Request number 26-01195, Christina O'Keefe on behalf of Ocho's 888.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Christina O'Hara on behalf of Ochos 888. Apologies, my client isn't able to attend. I think pursuant to our request, we have gone through 2 of our specials. We've waited a significant amount of time, so we'd like to kind of take advantage of the fee reduction if you're willing.
To the temps.
To the specials.
To the specials that we just.
Yeah,
for those. Okay, well, we kind of cleared out the whole discussion on why, so hold on, let's click through this to be clear. Okay,
Good.
No issues.
Thank you.
okay.
Motion to approve request number 26-01195.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-01195. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thank you.
Thank
And then
you.
do I reach out in 6 months, or will I receive like a request
Can we
to
send them a
appear?
Notice.
Yes, we'll
All right.
go ahead and put it on the agenda and send you a letter.
Awesome. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
and happy Christmas.
And to you. Calling agenda item number 12, applications number 26-01203-1 to 26-01203-122 Yankee Sushi USA. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, Commission members. Kenneth Wu appearing for the applicant. I am the authorized agent and the attorney.
Okay, and so this is
Yeah.
the rehearing of what we did last week.
Right,
Yeah.
and actually agenda item number 16.
Yep.
Is the continued hearing for the catering application that we had last week. Number 12, this item is for the special license application
I see.
that we filed because we needed to know one way or the other that
Yeah.
we can get a license.
But should we hear agenda item number 16? Because if that works, then you don't want number 12.
Well,
Or-
I that's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So would you be okay with me calling agenda
Yeah.
item 16 first?
That is fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
good idea.
So calling agenda item number 16, application number 26-01133, Genki Sushi USA Inc.
Kenneth, we're appearing for the applicant. I am the attorney and the authorization.
Okay, so we had deferred for in more information from Corp Counsel. So Corp Counsel, do you have something for us on this, and should we go into executive session? Yes.
Dwayne Tank, Deputy Corporation Counsel. My understanding is that there's a request for a catering general license. But the restaurant currently only has a beer and wine license. I don't think that that would be permitted. That would allow more than what is allowed under the general license. So I don't think you can do that.
Okay. Well, thank you. Would you like to?
Yeah, and I appreciate your opinion, of counsel. And as we discussed last week, we are prepared to not have restrictions on this catering so that we would not serve or sell distilled liquors. So it would be just restricted to beer and wine, which is the kind of license that we have under our permanent license. And that way we could report the gross sales under our catering license, so everything would be on board.
The catering license is, I mean, it's technically identified as a general license.
Well, that's how, what it's called, but if you look under 28131 M, that's the catering license provision. It says that a general license may be granted to any applicant. Any applicant. It doesn't, not restricted to a restaurant with a general license. Okay?
True, but there is restrictions on the mother license as opposed to, so you
Only,
get your authority from the general license. So-
only with respect to gross sales, I believe.
So, I mean, I think that if the investigators and the administrator is okay with putting the restrictions on the general catering license, then it would be okay. I'm not sure whether that has to be documented on a special license, I mean, the catering license.
Well, the restriction and the commission's authority has authority to impose conditions, restrictions on license, which would be posted on license. What I don't know, and we would need to is in terms of reporting the GLS under a caterer general, if because the whether or not we can link up the caterer general GLS to the restaurant beer and wine. I don't know that. Oh, maybe if the licensing supervisor can come forward and provide that information. He may have had the conversation with the audit section and I did
Okay.
not.
Supervising Investigator Daniel Sato. I did speak with our audit section and they don't have a processes to handle that type of change. And that's why it's, one is a general and then one is a beer and wine. The permanent license as a beer and wine would kind of be thrown off by a general license. And they don't have a process for that either.
Can I respond? Well, there's two kinds of catering general. One is for a business that doesn't have a liquor license. The other is for restaurants, condos, hotels, right? And it does provide that if you are a caterer and you have that kind of restaurant license, then you report it under your license, and we would report it under our beer and wine, because that's what we have. So I don't know what the issue may be, because that's what we got. That's what you're saying, we gotta report it, so we would, under our beer and wine license. The gross sales.
So I have a question. So under on your general, right? And for reporting purposes, you report all the beer and wine. On the caterers, when you're off-site, a different place, how is that gonna be reported on the same report? How is there gonna be a distinction, if any?
Well, I'm not totally familiar with the form, but if it's a matter of putting it all together, I don't know whether you can do that. I'm thinking that you can. Mr. Sato may disagree. And I don't know what auditing is saying, that we report those numbers under beer and wine.
Because last week, I believe we're talking about two sets of $60 and $45, right? The difference in the license. And then if the commission granted it, then the question would come up as, how is that reporting gonna be made? Because if you have your permanent, general, and then you got a catering off-site, I don't know. I don't have the answer to that, but it's a question that pops up in my mind. And if auditing can't answer it, because this is an unusual situation, I hate to say further study, but that's about all I can say at this point.
I understand. I didn't. Again, I'm not totally familiar with the actual form. But I'm not sure it's that difficult. Because we would report all the beer and wine sales off-site, right? Because that's what we're required to do. We will report that on our gross sales report for our regular license, because it is beer and wine. So it would be together. It wouldn't be differentiated, because we're not required to do that. I don't think anybody does that. It's all in one number on the gross sales for beer and wine.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Why don't we, I am inclined to not approve this. And not because it's necessarily not within our ability or within our authority to do it, just that it's functionally awkward right now. But as we start going through this process, because you'll have a special license with it, we will try to see if we can have a process that will work. And if we can, for whatever the balance was, we'll give you one of these licenses. But I'm just saying, in the near term, because you need a license immediately, right?
Well,
And so-
we're not gonna start until it appears January 18th.
Okay,
So we have some,
yeah,
we have
so,
some time.
so why don't we still defer this and we'll see about
Okay,
it. And if we can do it, we'll
if-
try.
if that's
But
what
if it's
the-
too much of a pain.
That
then
what the
I'm
chair
inclined
and
to
the
say-
other commissioners are inclined to do, what,
Yeah, I think we
I
should,
understand.
I think we need to explore to find a way to do it.
Okay.
I think it's a process you have to figure out, but if you're gonna grant the catering license, which is a general, you have to restrict it. Because if they report things other than beer and wine, then they might be in violation of their.
Okay,
But you're saying to defer on this and go to the special.
right.
And as long as we all understand that, as assuming the special is granted.
Right.
That given the amount of time that it's taking to process these applications and the amount of fees we're gonna have to pay. At some point, we're gonna respectfully ask for a reduction in the special fees.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
We understand.
That makes sense.
We try to be very reasonable in
Yeah.
case you haven't done
Well,
it.
you're reasonable, we try to be reasonable.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
All right, so
so the
This-
motion to,
do we need a motion to defer this?
We'll just, we'll just continue to a date in the future.
Okay,
okay, when we can figure out the process.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right. So now, we'll move back to agenda item number 12, application number 26-01203-1 to 26-01203-122, Genki Sushi USA. Hello.
Mr. Chair, Kenneth Q appearing for the applicant, authorized agent and attorney. No changes to investigate.
Questions?
Except we want to start date of January 18th.
Okay, so,
Oh, change your date,
okay.
4th through 8th.
Okay. Yeah, since it's later, it's fine. Or do we have to push back the?
We have to change the agenda and then.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Amanda.
But Anna,
Amanda.
Yeah, I'm just, I know Corporation Council wants us to use the agenda amendment mechanism with discretion and caution.
Okay.
So if there's not a problem with amending the agenda to alter the dates to a later span, because you do have 4 members. If not, we'll go ahead and reschedule with the new dates for January 8th, which is the next meeting of the commission. I'm looking at.
you look at,
Yeah, I don't think, you have the full vote on the amended agenda, you indicate the dates that can change. That's fine.
Okay, got it.
All right. Good.
Yeah, permission.
So what is the dates again?
1,
January 18th, 2026 to January 17th, 2027.
Motion to approve amend application numbers 26-01203-1 to 26-01203-122 to amend the dates from 1/4/26 to 1/3/27, amended to 1/18/26 and 1/17/27.
second,
It's been moved and seconded to amend agenda item number 12 to change the dates from 1/4/26 to 1/3/27, to amend dates to 1/18/26 to 1/17/27. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The agenda item is amended.
No, yeah.
Motion to approve amendments to 26-01203-1 to 26-01203-122 inclusive.
second,
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01203-1 to 26-01203-122 as amended. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Okay. Calling agenda item number 13, application number 26.
I didn't realize I was done.
Oh, sorry, I thought, I was like,
Wow.
oh.
you're good.
Merry Christmas. Okay, calling agenda item number 13, application number 26-01219. I will, Hawaii. Oh, not it.
Apparently they can't.
They can't, they won't today.
Today.
Okay,
Negative,
yeah, so we'll
revisit.
yeah, we'll revisit that. Calling agenda item number 14, transfer application number 25-00990 Olive LLC. Hello.
Right, may the record reflect Wayne Luke as the attorney and authorized agent for the applicant. We have read the investigator's report, there are no changes. The applicant has been through 2 temporary licenses and no problem.
Commissioners, any questions?
No questions.
No questions. Motion to approve transfer application number 25-00990.
Second,
It's been moved and seconded to approve transfer application number 25-00990 for public hearing. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 15, application number 25-01856, JSC Cajun Inc.
Good afternoon, Mr. Commissioners. I'm Bokum Jang, BOKUMJANG, on behalf of JSC Cajun Inc. On my right is authorized agent Min Young Woo.
Okay. Commissioners, questions?
No question.
None.
Motion to approve application number 25-01856.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01856 for public hearing. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye, the applications. Thank you. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 17, application number 26-01175 TWHK Company Inc. Hello.
The record reflect Wayne Luke as attorney and authorized agent for the applicant. We have read the investigator's report. There are no changes. The applicant, this is actually a continuation. She's already on a catering license.
Okay.
We're just adding more dates.
Okay.
Motion to approve application number 26-01175.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01175. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 18, application number 26-01177 MC Concepts LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chairman, the Commission, Greg Mishawaka, authorized agent appearing on behalf of the applicant. We have received and reviewed Supervising Investigator Sato's report, and no changes there too.
All right, commissioners, any questions?
Nope. No question. Motion to approve application number 26-01177.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01177. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big lobster roll.
Calling agenda item number 19, application number 26-01232, Hangam. Hello.
Good afternoon, Commissioner. I'm Min Young Woo on behalf of Hangang Inc. No changes to the report.
Commissioners, any questions?
No questions.
Motion to approve application number 26-01232.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01232. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling, and to you. Calling agenda item number 20, application number 26-01236. Am I saying this correct, Courtier? LLC?
Good afternoon, Chair Hong and members of the commission. Neil Gota, appearing on behalf of Cordier LLC, doing business as Miro Kanuki. I do have one change to the investigative report. For the start times for Friday and Saturday listed on page 1. It lists as 5 p.m., but it should be 4 p.m. I just want to mention the agenda is correct, though. It does say 4 p.m. Yeah.
All right.
Other than that, we have no changes to the investigative report. Applicant has applied for a permanent license. We recently were able to provide Investigator Takeda additional information he had requested. So my hope is that this is the last extension of a catering license.
Okay.
Motion to approve application number 26-01236.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01236. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you very much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 24, request number 26-01229. Hello.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission. This is Mr. Rai Robert Wilk on behalf of Aroma Cafe. It's a request for extension of time due to construction delays. I'm asking for a period of 8 months. We expect to probably get it in July this year, but we just want to be safe, ask for the end of September.
Okay.
This is our first request for an extension.
Questions.
Motion to approve request number 26-01229.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-01229. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Thanks so much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Can I have a motion on agenda items number 25 through 13?
31.
Oh, 31.
31.
Thank you.
Motion to approve adoption of decision and orders, agendas number 25 through 31 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded for adoption of decision and order, agenda items number 25 through 31. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The agenda items are approved and adopted.
We'll circle back.
Oh, yeah. Is there number 14, number 13, recalling agenda item number 13?
I can't. I would.
No, I can. No, I
No
won't.
can.
Okay, no can, no will. Okay, all right.
We'll reschedule for the January 8th meeting.
Sounds good. Calling agenda item number 32, administrator. Let's review.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Chair and Commissioners. Amit Rai, Assistant Administrator at the Liquor Commission. With respect to this particular item, enforcement metrics, you've been provided, I guess, FY 26 stats for normal investigations, complaint investigations, warnings, and violations by fiscal month. I will admit this is a good information, but extremely difficult to read. And in an ideal world, if I'd had a little more time, what I think would be beneficial, in addition to this particular data, is if we prepared an executive summary summarizing this particular information to make it a little more user friendly. I would like to, I'm going to ask Doug to put this on the screen. I just sort of want to point out, in terms of like public facing information on our website, we do have part of the data dashboard.
Yeah.
If we can scroll down to the enforcement part. There we go. Okay. So this is information, the data dashboard on our website is updated every month. And so this is information, obviously, with respect to complaints investigated, NOVs, issues, and warnings. So this is something that the public can look at for very, different performance measures for our section or our agency. I would like to make a comment with respect to two of those numbers. So that shows 1 NOV versus 14 warnings. Okay. When I first joined the Liquor Commission, I was actually the adjudications deputy, and I would say under normal circumstances, those numbers would be reversed, where there'd be like very few warnings and a lot more violations. So this, I think, there's a number of ways to interpret this data, which you will probably see repeated over the months, is that it reflects a different attitude by administration with respect to compliance, how you address compliance by education or through stricter enforcement methods. Also, the fact the protocol is a licensee gets issued a warning that automatically triggers a follow-up. If they have not complied, they get a violation. So in that respect, this actually reflects positive progress, because when the licensee has been revisited, I don't know if this particular NOV was related to those warnings, but if those warning recipients had not complied, they would have gotten a violation. So I think that's a positive way to look at these numbers, which normally would be a little, maybe pause or question there, but I think it reflects on the compliance philosophy of this commission and administration, and also what that represents. So anyway, but in the future, when we do provide you with these performance metrics, it probably would be helpful if we included an executive summary rather than just giving you this. You would have that too, but we'll make that effort. And also going forward, we'll discuss the frequency within which an agenda item for these metrics is going to be actually useful. Okay. So we can have that discussion, in the new year. So that's kind of, I think all I had for enforcement metrics.
Much easier to read and understand.
Oh, like the data dashboard?
Yeah, so there's not to be nitpicky, but so the number of complaints on the spreadsheet is
Oh.
19 versus 24.
Oh, it doesn't match.
Yeah, but that's okay.
It
but-
may have been when something is wrong. We'll figure that out.
No, that
Why
that
they
part's not
don't
so
sync, yeah.
But the other numbers did. But I think somewhere between like those three numbers as a really high summary, and this is, which is the detail, might be a grouping of like noise complaints, after hours, some sort of grouping in terms of
Okay,
that,
okay.
or were you looking at something else for the executive summary?
It could include a subject breakout like that. That would not be that difficult to, because as we're doing this monthly or quarterly, it's not that it's hundreds and hundreds of entries, so we could make that sort of more useful information that way. And you can just like let us know going forward.
I think the summary could make commentary on the trending, things getting better, getting worse. That gives us a kind of good indication.
Okay. Got it. Okay, and that's, I think, all I have for the enforcement metrics for today.
Great. Let's see, any other questions?
No.
No? Okay, then.
Can we do the weekly report?
Yes. please.
Okay, so agenda item number 33, I'm still Anna Fry, Assistant Administrator at the Liquor Commission. As is our practice, tomorrow you'll receive the email weekly report that we typically circulate to BFS and city admin. Of note, on Monday, we did have our FY27 budget review before the managing director, which was very quick, and that's also relief. And meeting with the next day, I'm meeting with DHR to basically figure out and whether or not certain job requirements are required for investigator positions. Earlier, we'd had to explore whether or not the requirement for a white driver's license should be appended to investigators' minimum qualifications. This particular one had to do with the legitimacy of medical clearances. So that is ongoing. Quite a bit of it has to do with the need to update our position descriptions. So that'll be a work in progress. And beyond that, as everyone knows, there is a special meeting scheduled on Tuesday for the commission to discuss matters pertaining to the administrator and interim administrator recruitment efforts. And so I'm not going to comment further other than I would like to make a statement for any licensees who is watching. This particular item there is a plan, period. And there'll be more information on that and discussion next week. But I'm very happy to say that at least.
I'm happy too. Okay. All right.
For me.
Any questions?
No questions.
All right, calling agenda item number 34. Any announcements? None? Seeing none, we're adjourned.